This is my dad painting. He painted was an artist for 40 years, and these are some photos I've got from my mother and father's house when I drove 900 miles to see my dad on June 5th when he called me on June 1st, and now it's March 16th right now, almost about 10 months after my dad called me and said he was dying. My mom sent me a text, said Dad is dying. So I drove about 900 miles from Denver, Colorado, where I'm recording this right now, to see my dad. And when I got to Arizona City to my mom and dad's house, my dad was using a walker, but he was conscious. He wasn't in a hospital bed. And I had a chance to spend Sunday, June 5th with him. We watched a basketball game that night. We talked. He's able to use his walker and go to the bathroom and eat, and he was fully conscious, and that was the last time I saw him. My mom sent me an email, this picture of my dad with my two sisters, Kathy and Janet. But my mom sent me a email a couple days ago and said, Dad is shutting down. So he's literally in his living room and probably dying and may not live much more than a few more days. So it's a very sad day for me. March 16th, 2024. It's a picture of me graduating from high school in 1972 with my sister Janet on the far left, my mom, when she was very young, probably 37 or something like that, me, and my sister Kathy at Monte Vista High School, Spring Valley, California, and probably June of 1972. My dad, he's now dying. I just talked to my mom this morning. I saw my dad after he called me, said he was dying June 1st. I drove about 900 miles to Arizona City, Arizona, and arrived Sunday, June 5th, to see my dad. Now, at that point, he had a walker. He could walk around, walk to the restroom, but he was on oxygen 100% of the time. And he was able to talk and watch TV and eat, and we hung out together. We watched the Nuggets game Sunday night, the second day of the NBA finals together. And I spent all day Sunday with my mom and dad. The next day, in fact, I had a mastermind call with Dean Graziosi the next morning, and I ultimately left Monday afternoon, drove back here to Denver, same exact route I took when I left Arizona City to close that chapter after my mom and dad sold the house that I called home for 10 years. And after I camped out in Encinitas for the winter. And also I lost my job November 5, 2021. So it wasn't that long ago. It's now March 12th, 2024. So a lot's happened in the last couple of years.
The shapes of it. You're gonna give me that stick.
Where?
Right behind you over there. See the stick behind you?
Okay. Okay.
I'll show you. You look, show what's on there.
Okay, this is what you're copying. I'm using as a reference point. Yeah, I've drove through the Tetons
just about a month ago or so.
Well, we went through there about 3 times before I become an artist. Never saw them. Fog cover was right, almost lake level.
Hmm.